any child likes to draw. I think what led me back, because all children love art, but children are led away from art by the environment, by the world. I think what led me back to art was a collection of art books my mom had on the shelf. You know, when I was a teenager, I picked up those books and started reading them. I can pinpoint one thing. A song called Vincent by Don McLean, which was a hit in 1973. Captured my imagination, and I said, what is this song about this Vincent? And it turns out the song was about Vincent van Gogh, the painter. And that triggered what's been a lifelong passion and interest in the life of Van Gogh. Water inspires me. I love the sound of water. I just like to hear it, whether it's an ocean, the sound of the waves crashing, or whether it's the sound of fountains, water in a fountain. I love the sound of rain on the rooftop at night. And also my son inspires me. I have a 5-year-old son named Trey, and he's always doing things that completely make my jaw drop. And the good side of that is that it usually leads to an inspiration or an insight or some idea. I'd probably be an accountant or something like that. In other words, I'd probably figured out a way to make money. You know, when I first started making artwork, and when I was 15, and this idea that I would be an artist dawned on me, I was a painter. I ended up becoming very interested in graphic design and publishing and writing and cartooning. So I had a short career as a graphic designer and a cartoonist. I guess I would fall into the category of multimedia artist, which means I do photography, video, sculpture, installation, performance, whatever will further the project. I try and bring it in. Animal Action is born out of an idea called photo action. Photo action is a style of interactive photography that I learned from Doris Boris Berman. She was an early influence on my artistic career. And photo actions are kind of an interactive photo trap. You set up a camera with props, and the camera has a squeeze ball attached to the camera so you can take your own self-portrait, and you encourage people to perform for the camera. And this type of portraiture takes the burden of creativity, in a sense, out of the artist's hands and puts it back into the subject's hands, and that's the crux of photo action. Animal action is a little bit different because we can't really let the kids manipulate a camera like that because they'll probably break it. But we are providing props, and instead of a still camera, we're having a series of video cameras that are going to record the children's actions and then project them onto the wall of the museum. The props are, of course, are animal themed, so that's why we call it Animal Action. The components of Animal Action are the props, the costumes. There's an animation, and let's see, there's also kind of an interior decor element to it because we're going to have orange fuzz on the walls. Think Muppets. I'm also designing props, costumes, masks, as well as sort of like large animal dolls. I call them spirit dolls because they're inspired by Native American animal designs. I think it's a great place. The rules here at the Children's Museum are a little bit different from a regular museum. I think they're much more open. The possibilities are greater, and so I wanted to try and see if I could bring my idea into a children's museum, the Children's Museum, and make it fun for kids. I would like visitors to have a moment of fun. That's basically it. I'd like them to have fun and have an experience that they'll remember for a long time.